Imagine a moment of relief and hope, being released from custody while awaiting your court date. This precious freedom, however, comes with a significant responsibility, a trust placed in you by the court. But what happens if that trust and those specific rules you agreed to are not upheld? Breaching bail conditions can lead to a cascade of serious legal consequences. These can range from immediate rearrest and the forfeiture of any bail money posted, to facing additional and separate criminal charges. The precise penalties you might encounter depend heavily on the specific condition that was violated and the laws of the jurisdiction where your case is being heard. The conditions attached to your bail are not mere suggestions. They are legally binding orders from the court itself. Their primary purpose is twofold. First, to ensure your reliable appearance at all scheduled court proceedings, and second, to protect public safety by preventing you from committing new offenses or from tampering with witnesses while you are out of custody. When you violate these crucial conditions, it sends a clear and concerning signal to the court that you might not be reliable, or that you could potentially pose an ongoing risk to the community or the integrity of the legal process. The severity of the court's response to a breach often hinges on several critical factors. For instance, a deliberate act like failing to appear for a scheduled court date, known as a failure to appear, is almost always viewed for more seriously than perhaps a minor administrative oversight, such as accidentally missing a routine check-in with a bail officer. Other common breaches include failing a mandatory drug or alcohol test, attempting to contact individuals you were explicitly ordered to avoid, or traveling outside the geographical limits specifically set by the court without prior permission. Judges will meticulously consider the nature and gravity of the breach, any previous history of noncompliance with court orders, and, critically, whether any new criminal activity occurred while you were out on bail. They are essentially reevaluating whether the trust initially placed in you to remain free is still justified. To effectively protect yourself and maintain your freedom, it is absolutely essential to have a clear and comprehensive understanding of every single condition of your bail. If you find yourself in a situation where you anticipate difficulty in meeting a condition, or if you have already, even accidentally, violated one, your immediate and most critical step is to contact your legal counsel. Your lawyer can provide expert advice on the best course of action, which might involve proactively communicating with the court or taking corrective measures. A pivotal term to understand here is a bail revocation hearing. This is a special court proceeding where a judge will review the evidence of the alleged breach. It is important to know that the standard of proof required in these hearings is often lower than in a criminal trial, making it potentially easier for the prosecution to establish that a violation occurred. If the judge determines that a breach did happen, your bail can be revoked, meaning you would be returned to custody to await your trial. Moreover, breaching bail can result in entirely new criminal charges, such as failure to appear or obstruction of justice, each carrying its own distinct penalties and potentially adding significant time to your legal process. Ultimately, successfully navigating the period while on bail demands unwavering adherence to all stipulated conditions. By fully understanding the gravity and purpose of these rules, and by proactively seeking professional legal guidance if any challenges or questions arise, you can safeguard your temporary freedom. This diligent approach helps you to avoid further legal complications and ensures the most favorable path forward for your overall case.